Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? How are my peeps? From my peeps to my peeps. How is everyone doing today? And welcome to my, what is it, like a daily show now? TraceyBrownlive.com. How's everyone doing? Let's see if I can get the comments up here. How's everyone doing? Is it an accident? Is it meant to be? Could be any of those above things, right? Hi, Cynthia. What were we talking? Oh, was just talking about you last night. We had yeah, you guys had a shortage? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi, Gloria. How are you? And hello, Instagram Live. How are you today?
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live.
I hate my medicine.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live.
All right, it's over. I'll be right back. I thought I could make it before the end of the song, but no. Whew. I just want you guys to know I'm all about the metaphysical. You guys already know that. And so I made some moon water for the first time ever in my life. I didn't even know there was such a thing as moon water. I don't even know if I could drink the moon water. I know that I needed to make it. I might leave it sealed for one more night because the Libra moon actually hits at 2:24 p.m. Wait a minute. It hits at 2:48 p.m. today. 2:48 p.m. today. So, you guys are absolutely going to be forced to watch me do my candles. Because you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. If you guys want to do your candles with me while I do my candles, then come on aboard. But I am going to do my candles right now. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Because I just realized it's 2:48 Eastern and it's already 2:10. So I can't do this video and do you guys and think that I'm going to make it. Nope. So last night I took these candles from the dollar store, already cleaned them. Remember I said wipe them, go inside, clean them. And I'm lighting several today because this is a very palpable full moon. This full moon is in Libra. It means a lot. All right? This full moon is crazy palpable. You know what I mean? Yes, I smell shortage. What does that mean? Yes, Miss Tracy, the moon waters once for I charge my amethyst chunks all morning and all night, and ask you shall receive, and all deserving. Yes, yes. Got to start believing, people. Got to start taking your belief systems to the next level. I mean it, take it to the next level. There's a lot of changes going on, and you do not want to be left behind in the changes. You want to know, you want to say, I participated in the greater good, if that makes any sense. I participated in the greater good, which is why I'm so adamant about Asian care, feminine care, female empowerment care, and of course, Black care. Right now, it's the Asians that are suffering the most. Hold on, guys. See, whenever I start my work, I start getting all hot and bothered. Whew, can't do this work and not let the heat come. I'm telling you. This is my CHANGO weapon that I keep on my altar. But I think CHANGO has another weapon, but because I can't purchase that weapon, I don't know why I can't purchase it. And I also forget the name of the weapon. I do keep a representation of the weapon on my CHANGO altar. Also, for all of those who are Asian and carry fear right now about who's going to be attacked and who's not going to be attacked and what should you do and stop the hate. Yeah, I don't think stop the hate is your best language, right? You ever have a bully and you keep telling the bully, leave me alone, they just get bullier, right? So I don't think saying stop the hate works for any of you. I would say that you should carry around a Japanese war fan. Get it from Amazon. I think you should also carry around nunchucks. Didn't think about that, right? I also think that you all should be carrying around uh, um, what's it called? Samurais. I think you all should be carrying out katanas. These are all Asian weapons that can be used against a prey and that you can't get arrested for. You can't get arrested for carrying around nunchucks. I don't think so. I think in New York, they might have had to make it a law because everybody had nunchucks at one time. It's really funny. But everybody else doesn't. Yeah, thank you. Katana. Kiana. Yes, you're getting it. Power up, people. Power up. And listen, did you guys hear about the grandmama? She's my Shiro. She walked around, little tiny thing, little tiny, but they're all tiny, right? Which is kind of racist, but come on. Grandmas, when they get older, they hunch over, they shrink. I literally saw my mama shrink, and she was taller than me. And I was like, it's true, you shrink when you get older. Doesn't matter. Mom's passed on. She walked around with a stick with nails in it. She knew she was going to be attacked. She put on her spidey psychic senses and she knew she would be attacked. I actually think she walked the streets to be attacked, but I'm just saying she got attacked. She whipped that stick out and she beat the shit out of her attacker. Shiro. That's my Shiro. Thank you, beloved. D, then carry something that will allow you to attack back. at this stage of the game, what the hell do you think anybody's going to do? Seriously, you're being attacked as an agent, but you can't carry nunchucks to protect yourself. What are they going to issue, a citation? Because you saved your own life? You saved your grandmama's life? Don't. Listen, if the laws aren't protecting you, power up, Asians. And I might be talking to black folks too. Excuse me, they get to buy guns to use against us. They actually use it against themselves, actually. It's actually white on white crime. Oh my God. It's white on white crime. They always talk about black on black crime. Never look at themselves. Never look at their little sick teenage boys, 17 years old, wakes up, leaves the house. Some of them don't leave the house. Some of them take their mother out before they leave the house, go to the nearest school and take out a whole bunch of little white kids that they went to school with. White on white crime. So what do you think the police are going to do? Arrest you because you're walking around with nunchucks? By the way, they're not just going to stop you because you're walking around with nunchucks. It's going to be an incident where someone attacked you. You take the nunchuck and you knock the shit out of somebody. And you crack their head open. Period. Period. Level up. Okay. All right. You want another weapon? Damn it, dropped it on the floor. Want another weapon? Carry a crystal. You want another weapon? Carry a crystal. Carry a nice big piece of crystal. It ain't got to be pretty like this. Let me show you another piece of crystal. Because we're not taking no shit no more. Let me show y'all. Since everybody want to act crazy. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm not a fan of carrying around purses. But when you get out your car, be prepared. Okay? Be prepared when you get out your car, right? This just flops down, right? And when I come out, look, boom, bam, bam, I got you, bam, bam. I knock you over the head with my crystal. Go ahead and say this is a weapon. It ain't a weapon. Look, this is even smaller. You take it, you grab it, and you bam, I teach all of you. You don't take no shit from nobody, Grandma. And you tell your grandmas, listen, Grandma, listen, carry this crystal. And when you're out in the street, you hold the crystal in your hand. Okay? I couldn't have a grandma out there and not tell her what I need her to know. She would be prepared. Now, that's all I got to say to that. I'm all fired up now. Now I'm fired up. Now these crystals, man, I'm so fired up that these candles are going to go berserk. I already know it. Yep. Get some amethyst in here. Whew. This is still my Britney Spears stuff, guys. This is all my Britney Spears stuff. I love it so much that I'm just using it on myself at this point. I love it. Nobody telling me what I can and cannot carry as a weapon. Nobody's telling me. The law is not telling me nothing when they don't go after the WD 17, 18, 19, 23-year-olds. You want to tell me what I can't carry to protect myself? Absolutely not. Carry something. That's what I said. Carry something. I didn't stutter. Are we good? Yep. Your keys. Yep. And you know how to hold your keys, right? right between your fingers. You hold your keys right between your fingers like that, right? Learn to power up. And if you see anyone being taken down, anyone, Asian, female, grandma, black, female, grandma, Native American, female, grandma, protect them. Protect them. Protect them. And protect yourselves. That's right, Alexi. That's right. Keys are your bestest weapon. Oh man, I hate wasting any part of this oil. Stop it, oil. Stop it. I will not waste you. That's right. And tell your daughters, your friends, what I said. I didn't stutter. Stop the Asian hate. And I mean it. Because stopping the Asian hate is Black Lives Matter. It's not us against them. Also, Asians, stop being nice. Stop trying to conform to a society that doesn't like you. Sorry to say it. They don't like you. They never did. They never did. That's why you don't see enough in corporate America as Asian VPs or CFOs. Nope. You see them in government jobs and, of course, tech jobs. But you don't see them in white corporate America. Can somebody tell me about a white corporate America company, Goldman Sachs or something, that has an executive VP? Can somebody tell me what company? I'd like to know. Please. Please inform me. I'd like to know. Can you guys look it up and see if you could find one? I'll take one and maybe be satisfied, but probably not. Oh, thank you. I'm going to pray over my candles real quick. Oh, I have this still here, waiting for my Britney Spears. Remember I told you to get this from Amazon? But of course, they sell it at Kroger as well. All right. Amazon, they're up pricing, and I don't appreciate it. People are buying, but this candle should not go for $8. It's not supposed to go for $8. They sell it cheaper at Kroger. Also, Amazon, this is probably going to be my last feed because I'm understanding that my delivery drivers, which are wonderful, nice, considerate, kind people that you hire, you're forcing them to feed in bottles, to pee in bottles, and sometimes they defecate in the vehicles, and COVID spreads that way. And I'm very disappointed in you, Amazon. First they up price, and now because of some workhorse machine that you guys have at $10 an hour, they have to pee and defecate in bags. And what do the girls do? If the boys are peeing in bottles, what do the girls do? And I just can't support anyone that does that anymore. Sorry. But I'm using my Britney Spears herb, right, that I make. I love this herb. Also, it's got like these amazing chunks of frankincense and myrrh. I love frankincense and myrrh. So it's got these huge chunks of frankincense and myrrh. So I'm gonna go ahead and find some bigger pieces and put them in each of my candles. I just love frankincense and myrrh, and since I have it out in the open, I can see the myrrh a little better. All right. And I forgot what this is, but I just kind of like it, so I'm just going to use it. Some big flower thing. I forget the name of it. Everything I have here is to influence um, breaking through obstacles and pain and rising above it and winning. The boulder busting oil. I always show two, but one is Brittany's to show you all, and this one is mine. I'm just going to take a moment to pray, so close your eyes. Aww. Oh, you're trying. Alexi said her baby's like trying to see me. I love that. Well, I hear you, Alexi, and I hear you. That's the racism in white folks, though. Do you understand? Do you get what you're saying? It's not the Asians, it's the other hiring them over black and brown. That doesn't mean we should be mad at the black and brown. The bottom line is today they are being attacked. And that's what we're going to focus on, the fact that they are so attacked today. Okay? Because them being attacked is no different than strange fruit. It is the same thing by the same hands of the same culture. Does that make sense now? Let's not do the black, white, Asian thing. That gets us lost in the conflict. Today, they are being attacked by the same group that attacks us. Fight back is my only message, Alexi. Always hear what I'm saying. I don't mix energies. I'm just saying I give you permission to beat the shit out of someone that comes for you. Do you get that? That's my message. Everyone. And if you see someone being attacked, jump in. Help someone being attacked. Help me, guys. Let's do this for yourself. Breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. Think of what you want, guys. Close your eyes and think of what you want. What do you want out of life? Think big and think about what you want. What do you want? I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Thank you all. Thank you for allowing me to do this with you. I just would not have enough time to take care of myself. If you're lighting your candles while you're watching me, go ahead and do it, guys. We have the next 3 days. Anybody that did it yesterday, and I always put mustard seed in here, guys. Always. In my herbs that I'm selling to you, the Free Britney herbs. Hashtag Free Britney. I'm just going to light these because I should. And I'm just going to put them over here so I can do my reading. Do you guys love it? Hi. I agree, Miss Tracy. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you. Thank you. I know I seem like a little bit of a know-it-all, but technically, spiritually, I know how to communicate. That's the difference. It's not that I'm a know-it-all. I know how to communicate to keep people focused. And our focus is seriously to help one another. Now, Asians, it's going to be up to you. I know on Saturday Night Live, the Asian guy, I forget his name, did mention that, we're going to have to maybe stick together as cultural differences to stand against WDs. Julia, do you have a problem, sweetie? Yeah, I'm not a fan of umbrellas. They're not made well, and you would have to carry one of those big long ones with the big long stick. But even those fall apart. You want a secret weapon? Carry a crystal around. Try it. Try it. When you leave out the house every day, carry a crystal around. Mm-mm. That's just my sweater. That's just my sweater, sweetie. Everything's not magic. I just tossed my black sweater aside. All right. What are we doing? Suez Canal. What's behind the meaning of the Suez Canal? Oh, shit. These candles are about to explode. Watch your candles, everyone. It's about fire safety. And I'll show you something. Look at that. It's about fire safety. Make sure nothing else is around. I like to put my candles on the stove because it's very safe on the stove. That's where fire is normally produced. All right. All right. If you have Asian friends, which most of us do, check on them. Make sure they're doing okay. Text them. We all have an Asian friend. And if you don't, I'm a little concerned about you because you're not exploring the universe to even understand what might be happening to others. It can't always just be about you, sweetie. It can't. It's selfish. All right. What is around the Suez Canal and why is it happening? Because this is huge. Do you guys agree? It's huge what's happening with the Suez Canal. This is huge. This is catastrophic. Did I say it right? Catastrophic. Yeah. Let me tell you something. This is Uranus in Taurus. This is a money problem you all can't imagine. It's huge. And I know in America, we're not quite talking about it. This has a global impact. This is going to be a nightmare. Man, what God is doing? I'm like, God? What God is doing, he said stay home, didn't he? Didn't God say stay home? Oh. Did we? Oh. Okay. Well, then the Suez Canal gets stuck. I mean, is this about history too? What is this? Like, we have to talk God's language in modern day times. What is this? Is this about Britain and France and taking over Egypt and, blah, blah, blah? It's a bigger picture here. The year the bull just started, so it's definitely disrespectful to the Asian community during the time when they're celebrating new life and culture. Yes. But what is the Suez Canal? What's the meaning? Now, they created the Suez Canal. It's a faux waterfront to get to Europe easier. Or otherwise, they'd have to go through Africa, which takes a week longer. But what is it? Because the Suez Canal had ownership, the Britons owned it, and then I think France fought for it, and then Egypt finally said, guys, come on, it's ours. And then it had to become natural, like the land had to become naturalized or something like that. It's all weird. I'll get Takira to look at that if she wants to, but Takira Lytle is the one that's been producing the history, the psychic history, the tarot fusion, her story. And we just have a list of things for her to cover to kind of figure out. Because here's the thing, everything that's happening is historical. There's nothing here that hasn't happened already. It's historical. So if it's historical, like COVID is Nova. COVID is Nova. The last time something coveted the world and killed people, it was Noah. Period. God said he would never let it happen in that way again, meaning the flooding, the way it happened, meaning take everybody out. God never said he wouldn't do it again. This is Noah, people. Who gets to survive? So what is the Suez Canal but another problem that Britain and France has tried to control over Egypt? Egypt is one of God's countries. You think not? Why do you think they're constantly excavating everything in Egypt? The secrets are found there. You think not? You're going to learn today, because God is no joke. And in order to learn, you've got to go back into spiritual history. You've got to understand the messaging by way of history, then by way of spirituality. Well, Cassandra, I am not believing the fire part, because then fire, again, is very similar to water. But today is God. COVID is God. That's all I'm trying to say. That what God plans to do by fire later, I don't even want to know. I'm saying today is God. And by fire could be nuclear bombs eventually. I'm just saying God has given us an opportunity to fix things. And he's telling us to get quiet and change. If we don't hear him, then what? Then by fire? The point that I'm trying to make is COVID is God. And if COVID is God, the Suez Canal is God too. But the Suez Canal attacks what? Money. Uranus and Taurus. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. I know there's such emphatic language with, Bible thumpers, but nothing is emphatic with God. It's all like tempered. You can always take it and go, I don't know. Money. Money. The Suez Canal's all about the money, honey. All about the money. What's the problem with the money? Where's the corruption? The Suez Canal getting stuck is about corruption. What's happening? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about the Suez Canal. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. The Suez is your child, your love, your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, guys, let's get this party started. Keep focus on your dream in a past position. Who had a dream that the Suez Canal could produce something so big? Was it France or was it Britain? But one of the countries created the Suez Canal because they had a huge, big picture about money coming in much faster. I'm going to say it's money. Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Then do it privately, sweetie. Just do it. Don't even tell your family. It is too much drama, but do it. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. The card is peace. The card is peace. Was there fighting just prior to this canal getting stuck? Was there fighting anywhere in Egypt, in Europe? Was there fighting? I feel like I want to change my glasses. I can see you guys out of this one, but kind of blinds me a little bit. Positive movement forward is in a past position. It getting stuck means something that was presumably positive for the canal was not being positive any longer because it's in a past position. Let me put you down, Amazon, so you could see me. It's in a past position now, right? This is the past. And I think it's interesting. Keep focused on your dream. Somebody dreamt up this canal and positive movement forward. I think it's ironic that it's a boat in the water, right? Very, very much irony here. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. You're quite welcome. I believe in you, and I believe in the ability to just enjoy a new world for yourself. This world will change your life. It absolutely changed my life. Destiny is in another deck is the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So for me, this was all about money. Where's my deck here? All about money. And notice the money is being received. So that sometimes to me is greed. And crown chakra. This canal was based, I believe, on greed in somebody's head. And that's all they could think about. It was not healthy, this Suez Canal. We're going to hear some stories about the Suez Canal. No one's really telling us anything right now, but some stories are going to come out. All right, let me push these here. King of Pentacles, one of the countries, Egypt, Britain, France, are literally so concerned about money. All right, one of them is so concerned about money. Now, I'm not a big fan of saying this, but I know you can put magic on a thing more than bring a love interest into your life. But an idea of a concept, you can definitely put magic on. You can put magic on war, right? Which is why hashtag Free Britney is a concept, right? And it's also a war, right? Between who's going to win, right? Whenever you get something like who's going to win, you can put magic on that. I know that the Suez Canal has been fighting for years for ownership, right? I really think the Egyptians put some magic on it and waited for the magic to occur. I think they stole something from the Egyptian because it's on their land, and I don't think they're getting paid enough. I know that they do get paid, right? Because I checked it, did my research. So let me see what I found. The Suez Canal was constructed allowing faster sea transport, which increased Britain's strategic interest in Eastern Mediterranean. It is now state-owned of Egypt. It is a state-owned property of Egypt, but it never used to be. Britain and France have been fighting over this property forever, even though it's in the land of Egypt. They call it the Suez Crisis. It's a global trade economic focus point used by container ships. And the name of the Evergreen, I think it's called, is the name of the ship that got stuck. And it got stuck at a pivotal point connecting Europe and Asia. And it links the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. Somehow, at some point, Israel got involved. Israel, British, French attack on Egypt. There's a lot of stuff going on here. How much does Egypt earn? That's what I was trying to get to. In 2020, the total revenue generated amounted to 5.61 billion US dollars, and 18,000 ships with a total net tonnage of 1.17 billion passed through the canal. So Egypt gains $5.61 billion. So you see how profitable this space is. And yet, I still feel like Egypt is being I feel like monies is being used against Egypt. And so I think some magic has been performed for some reason having to do with money. And the way the magic came about is through this ship getting stuck. Because to be honest with you, how the ship got stuck, only 1,000 ghosts could have done it. It's a really wide canal. And how this ship got stuck, it's a miracle upon miracles because there's no way it should have happened. Whatever happened spiritually, I think they're happy about it. I think Egyptians, I don't know, I think they were happy that it got stuck. I think something's wrong with the finances. I get a Queen of Swords here. I get the Two of Pentacles, more money issues. I get the Four of Pentacles. This looks like Egypt too, right? This looks just like Egypt, right? And I feel like all mine. There might have been some secret stuff going on that maybe you and I don't know about. I'm not very hip to international politics, but there might have been yet something else that Europe wanted to take from Egypt, and there yet could have been another concern over this piece of property. It's already been there. How many days has it been there? 5 days so far. And it costs, listen to this is hilarious. Whatever's happening, it's costing $400 million a day, I believe. $400 million a day. And that is catastrophic. So they are about to lose $400 million in lost trade. That is not cool. That is not cool. Let me see if I can find another article that tells me it was $400 million. It was so funny. I was dying. I was like, this is not good. It was to make a direct route for shipping. Is it soon? Okay. I was actually looking to see if there was some race issues. Race issues. All right. Yeah, there's something here. I mean, I don't know my history very well. I'll definitely ask Takira Lytle to, do a video on this. She's really good at tarot fusion. But there is something here about this, second Arab-Israel war. Tripartites. Hmm. Even cruise ships pass through. All right, there's just a lot of stuff going on here. I'm looking for something very specific, like, let me just check. How much monies are they losing today in the Suez Canal? Yep, 400 million. The Suez Canal blockage is delaying an estimated of 400. Now, some of these people are exaggerated. 400 million an hour. Think about that. What are you talking about? 400 million an hour, and Egypt only gets 5.6 billion. So now, can you see there's some crap going on financially? Lloyd's List calculates blockages costing 400 million an hour. 5 billion a day. The blockage is further stressing an already strained supply chain. The stranded mega container vessel, it's called the Ever Given, is holding up an estimated 400 million hour in trade based on the approximate value of goods that are moved through the Suez every day, according to shipping data and Lloyd's List. Wow. Every day that the vessel remains wedged across the canal adds delays to normal cargo. It says adding the Trace Group members are actively working with carriers to monitor the situation and determine the best mitigation strategies. Many companies continue to struggle with supply chain congestion and delays stemming from the pandemic. There you go. There is God. The why is something I'm not familiar with. But there you go. It's impact by the pandemic first and further. There is no doubt delays will ripple through the supply chain and cause additional challenges. And it separates Africa from Asia. That, I think, is a whole big racist thing, but I'm going to pull back. But I think so. No, you know what? I'm not pulling back. I'm going to stick to it. That is something going on, racist. Watch. A lot of crude oil, a lot of refined oil, liquefied natural gas. But a lot of consumer products like fire pits. Oh, you guys can have your fire pits this summer. Get out of here. Clothing. Okay, so who was I talking to? I was talking to Dwayne yesterday, right? And I said, don't worry about clothing. Clothing is not going to be big. Everybody's going to be wearing the same colors, black, brown, navy blue. I was like, good. I'm glad you didn't take the Gucci job. Remember I said that yesterday? It impacts clothing, manufacturing. Here's my favorite. You guys are going to die when you hear this. Auto parts. And exercise equipments. The key to the problem hinges on how much longer it will take to move the Ever Given. What's the spiritual meaning of Ever Given? There's something about that name too. Everything's about God, Ever Given. Everything's about God. Do you understand that? What's the meaning for Ever Given? A name like that. Ever means literally at any time, at all times. At any time, at all times. Let me look up given. Given. Inclined or disposed to. Taken into action. A known or established fact or situation. Ever given. At any time. Taken into account. A known or established fact or situation. At any time, this was bound to happen. At any time, this ship was destined to block. A known or established fact or situation. Well, it's 2 words this time, though. It's 2 words. It's not 1 word. That's why I was looking up both words. But I'll go with you. Let me just see if I can get something from, oh, it's not Ever Giving. That's it. Ever Given. Ever Given is the name of the ship. So this ship was always destined to be chosen to block the canal, to change an already broken economic trade port. Well, to be honest with you, the ship is at the perfect size. I'm sure they do have size requirements. The ship was never supposed to be sideways. The ships go like this. And they, they could look like they meet, but they never really meet. The ship, let's say this is the port. Let's say this is the port. This is the port, right? The ship is supposed to go like this. Instead, the ship went like this. And it was never, how did that, God? Given freely, devote, set aside, or sacrifice for a purpose. Hi, Terry, how are you, sweetie? Or sacrifice for a purpose. I think this ship was always destined to do its job, which was block the trade. Why is a bigger story. But this here is not an accident. And how they can't unstick it is even more hilarious. It's been 5 days. Hi. I believe at the very least this could go on for a month. I also believe depending upon a canal ever again is useless. I also believe it might have a lot to do with the types of oils that are being transported, which does not necessarily help the world from a global standpoint. And maybe that's the statement God is trying to make. Right? That's why I say it's God, madam. That's what I cannot reach with you guys this far away and this thing in my stomach. Madam, that's why I say it's God. What kind of winds? Do you understand that even the product on the ship weighs the ship down? Oh, thank you, Chakra. Hey, famous Tracy, love your look, hair, nails, outfit, the works. Thank you, sweetie. Do you understand? Hello, Busty. You must be a man, 4432. Relax. Relax, bitch. Relax. I am not the one here. Okay? That is not a compliment. And they are fabulous. Hi, Miss Sheena. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Madam Pisces says, I heard the winds from the Sahara Desert pushed the ship and wedged it. There goes God. Right. That's why I said 1,000 ghosts. How did this happen? But by way of God, people. Old ways no longer serve us. Must create a new way. And they cannot. None of these trade people that's been fighting over this makeshift land for years can depend upon this canal anymore. So what is the new system going to be? Again, Uranus and Taurus. The old cannot stay. 6 of Cups. Something familiar. And the only familiar I can tell you is for them to go around Africa. If they then go around Africa, does Africa boom? If by taking the trade boats away from Africa, did they make Africa suffer? If they have to go back, even if it takes longer, familiar route, an old route, familiar route, does Africa go back to gaining their right in shipping waters? Do you see what I mean? What if it was taken away from the African Sea so that the Africans in that area, which I would love to see which countries could benefit, that they could charge for their countries? What if Africa gets their power back by way of economic power now? Thank you. Thank you, Infinite Natural Mystic, because I'm telling you, racism is in here somewhere. You know how I know racism is in here somewhere? Because even giving it to Egypt, which is Africa, right? African continent, right? They still took advantage of Egypt. So if they took advantage of Egypt, what did they do by taking away from our African people? And British and France, Britain and France are the worst for treating Black care terribly. They are the worst. And I think some things are coming to haunt them now. And this thing getting stuck is spiritual. And it's going to hurt their economic bottom line. Look. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Look, guys. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card of a storm is brewing, right? Now, somebody offered this up today. Look at this in my group meet. I was scared when I saw this, but this reminds me of Egypt. Somebody showed this today in my group meet. So let me just get there. And when I saw this, it reminded me of the African, the canal. Come on, show me. Okay, guys, wait. This is the Two of Swords, right? This is it. I'm going to show Instagram first. Let's see if I can get this. That's the Two of Swords. Can you see that? That's a storm brewing in the.
Who are you, beauty?
That's a storm brewing, and it's one of those things. When she showed it today, I was like, "Run!" But that is the Two of Swords, which means we're so entangled in some mess, and we can't see how bad it is. That's not we. That's Britain and France and Egypt and Africa. No one can see how bad it is. Numerically, they could see it, right? Numerically, they can see $400 million a day are being impacted financially. What they're not seeing is the other stuff that gets impacted. That means whatever manufacturing is on those ships will now not have any value, nor will people want what's being sent, the manufacturing products that are being sent clothing, like I said yesterday, good luck Gucci, good luck Versace, good luck the fashion industry. Like all of this will have a huge impact on how you move forward. And remember, COVID already started it. There were no fashion stuff this year. I really think fashion has to die. I think we're all going to be wearing black. In a weird kind of way, I hate to say this, but Kanye got it right. His clothing, his style is the modern day items that we're going to be wearing. You know, Kanye's that crazy person that actually really does have conversations with God. It's just that when he talks to humans, to us, it's like, what? What are you saying? But he really does have a metaphysical relationship with God, and his spirit guides really do talk to him. And so, is Kanye a genius? I'd have to say, yeah, 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 he got it right. Yeah, he got it right. And what do? Again, look at the element of sand, water. These are options. What do we do? Not today, just getting this thing unstuck. Do you know they are sending out text messages asking people to help them figure it out? How do we get? They're asking people to help them, but you can't ask me unless you pay me. They're asking people to help them because they truly, the masterminds, cannot figure this out because it's God. We are seeing God in our faces, which I think is interesting. God is literally showing up to you. Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Can you see him? Can you see that the Suez Canal is God? It is going to cost them money. Is the Two of Pentacles. Money was up. Now money goes down. Woof, woof. Woo, child. Woo, child. This is bad, bad, bad. All right, guys. Are you guys good? Did you feel that at all? Stay tuned. Watch out for any and all information that comes out via the Suez Canal and contact me. I need to know all updates, especially people in London. Y'all get the information way before we do because they trying not to tell us how dumb they look. So they're not going to be so quick to let American media know how much we effed up. See, that's why American media follows Al Jazeera information over there. When we want to hear something, we go to Al Jazeera media. Keep us informed. I actually do get Al Jazeera media. Why? Because God said you need to know. I get it now. I got rid of cable, and Haystack News or something like that gives me Al Jazeera media. It's funny. All of it is hilarious. All right. All right. Let's leave it here. Upside down. Teacher. Teacher. Why is the teacher holding a globe? Why is the teacher holding a globe? Teacher. Upside down. Manipulating or abusing students. Teaching negative traits and destructive skills. We've all had that type of teacher in our lives. You try being a black student with a white teacher and watch her not give you upside down news. We've all had that kind of teacher in our lives. Teacher, upside down, manifests as a desire to manipulate or abuse students. Maybe students could be the world. To be more concerned with recognition than with imparting knowledge. or to teach negative traits and destructive traits. Ask yourself if others look to you as a teacher in this situation to impart the richness, right? The richness, those tankers carry rich materials, to impart the richness of your experience or to show them the ropes. There's kindness that is not being displayed here. There's ethical issues that is not being told here. There is something corrupt with the Suez Canal that's not being fully explained. Hi, Sammy. Hello, sweetie. So, oh, is today Palm Sunday? Oh, I used to love Palm Sunday. I would put the palms over my door for a year and replace it the next year. It's okay. God changed all of that. What difference does it make if we get palms where we beat up Black kids and kill them on trees, and we beat up Asian grandmothers? What does Palm Sunday really mean to you? Not to you, Cassandra. I'm talking about to the public. That's why God shut the churches down. You guys really weren't operating by his design. Not really. Because if you did, you wouldn't shoot up a supermarket in Colorado. You wouldn't kill 6 Asian women in Atlanta. And the police wouldn't say you had a bad day because you're the WD. And WDs protect WDs. Asians, wake up and start fighting and stop trying to conform to a society that doesn't like you and never liked you. Wake up and start fighting. Like us. And that's a period. All right, guys. Woo! Breathe. Out through your mouth. Breathe. Out through your mouth. Breathe. Out through your mouth. More care for others, guys. Help others to learn how to fight. Asians may not know how to fight. So let's teach our brothers and sisters. We're not going to take it anymore. All right, guys. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.